What is up, guys? Welcome to the next episode of the new year 2023. Happy New Year, and many more to come throughout this year. And today we're starting off episode 20 in the Football Championship, and boy have we got a fair few games today. 4 as usual, but then an epic derby match against rivals Norwich City, which we aim to win. But do we win? We'll obviously have to find out later on, but our first game is up against Queen's Park Rangers at Loftus Road. Yes, the stadium where we absolutely see it every single time in pro clubs or everywhere, just because it's a low-ranked, actual proper stadium. I absolutely hate it, but yeah, no change in formation today. We're still keeping with the 5 at the back, and funnily enough, we've got our arrow on. Obviously, we have to take that off from playing pro clubs that we usually do. But yes, here we are at Loftus Road in a nice sunshiny November day as Bowden plays through Kamara nice and early on, 13 minutes in. And there we have it, 1-0 to Ipswich Town, 13 minutes up in front. At the away end, there's not much to say really, other than sorry that I've not posted within the last few weeks. Obviously, New Year's and Christmas days, celebrations and everything else between it has gotten in the way, and obviously the pre-season for my pro clubs has taken priority over some career mode videos, unfortunately. But they have Danny Ward with a fine save, and as Davies just intercepts the ball quite nicely and plays it out into Kamara, who then plays it into Bowden, into Harris. Kamara keeps his run going, but so does Bowden, plays it into Bowden, and nice and simply does it. Bowden puts us 2-0 in front here. The nice little classy celebration, which I found was quite funny because we've never activated one of those celebrations before, and doing it with Bowden, where his contract, yes, if you haven't seen the last episode, please do go and watch that one. He is still persisting to not sign a new contract for now. I'm hoping once we get into January, which should be in a couple episodes time, we should be able to talk to him again about his contract. If not, he might be going in the transfer window in January, and then we have to try and splash the cash as QPR score a late goal in the first half to make it 2-1. But I really don't want to sell Bowden. He's my star youth player. He's the player that you get whenever you start a career mode season if you pre-ordered FIFA 23, and I just want to have him stay. But we've got Lucas that came through the actual youth ranks and is doing it properly. He's a really good player as well, so if Lucas does go, if Bowden does go, then he will be sorely missed, because he's a quality player. As you can see here, he's got another 3rd goal for us, but we could get so much money for him, but I say so much money. If we go into the Premier League without him, we will, we're going to be lacking options up front. Obviously Harris is good, Lucas is yet to fully get into the 70 ratings just yet, is just shy, but he's still doing quality whenever he comes on though. As you keep getting back 3-2 early on in the second half. But we might have to buy another striker. Not that I want to. I want to keep Bowden in and try and work something out with him if we can re-sign his contract again and renegotiate, because I did have a look, and look at that, Bowden scoring a hat-trick. Yeah, we need to keep him, but he definitely is paid lower than what everyone else is at the moment, which is a surprise that I done and he accepted, because when I initially went to sign him, he was like, $3,000 or $2,000 was absolutely fine from what he was starting on, and then he just said, no, we're in a championship now, I should be paid more. But signing or delegating his contract at the end of the League One season was quite a detriment, because when he says, I'm not being paid enough at the start of the championship season, you're kind of like, yeah, what are you doing? You've just signed a new contract like 3-6 months ago, and you completely forgot about it. But yeah, so Harris getting on the score sheet, making it 5-2. Obviously trying to not concede late on here in the 88th minute now, but Amos plays it in the field. Field then finds Adoma down the right hand side, and Adoma whips it in to find, I can't remember who it is, Amos again, and he finished it away, and that is how it will end. 5-3. Very good start to the New Year's career mode save, though obviously we will be trying to update it quite regularly. I think at least one video every week again. Yeah, Tuesdays is probably going to be the days that we're going to make it and put it up on the same day. But having a look at our youth pool at the moment, we've got a few good players. The centre mid there of Davis and Thompson looking like he could become a centre mid for us as well. And we've got a couple of strikers. If Bowden does go, we can put in an early youth development striker once again. So we've pretty much got two youth strikers in there for us, and yeah, we're going to play in red today because Coventry City, whatever they play in, I mean, yeah, we may have got away with our home strip in blue and white, but I'd rather, you know, play in something that wouldn't necessarily clash for your eyes and for my eyes. So, you know, Greaves, a really good tackle once again, proving what he's worth, and he's just going to carry it forwards, plays in Bowden. And you know what's going to happen here. He's going to finish it away. Bowden does what Bowden does, and he checks the time to see what time it was. 22 minutes. And yeah, quite very good play from Greaves there. He's just stepped up as a centre-back. He's not the quickest, though he is very strong. And, you know, if he wants to run with the ball, he can. And he will finish it off with a nice assist. And Danny Ward, you know, I didn't think he was really a Premier League player, but in this career mode he does definitely seem to be a championship. So we might have to look at a new keeper going into the Premier League if we get in after the season, and have Danny Ward as a important or sporadic and just play him in the cup games. Though, you know, Danny Ward might still get played because he is still good rated, but you know, you want to have like an 80 rated keeper in the Premier League just to be safe and sound at the back line with the keeper going in. And what a ball from Coventry, just lays it back onto the penalty area for Allen to run onto, gets his shot away first time, and yeah, makes it Coventry 1, Ipswich Town 1. Now I'm not entirely sure why they've hoofed it all the way back there, but there's probably some purpose behind it. But Wolfton with a good tackle, and now we're on a counter-attack. Chaplin, is he going to see through Lucas? Yes, he does. Plays a nice lofted through ball over to him. Lucas on the run in, shoots it at the back post and in front of the home end and in front of the away end. He puts it in the back of the net, and we're trying to celebrate around the keeper and trying to get some sort of celebration going. And yeah, we're going to eventually wind up and point to the crowd. That's what I'm talking about. Lucas is a quality little player, and hopefully we can watch his career grow through this career mode save of ours. Wolfton and Ndaba get beat there on the left hand side. Really surprised that there was no interception, but Danny Ward making a good save, and Wolfton good intercept into Lucas, into Chaplin. Chaplin one-on-one with the goal, takes a shot, and oh my god, what is Chaplin doing? Controversial to his real life performances, he did not put that in the back of the net, which I'm really surprised at, but hey ho, we are going to end up with a 2-1 victory against Coventry City. And just to reiterate, we are trying to get in talks with Bowden, but yeah, unfortunately that is not going to work. He's still going to decline, as we have recently done it. And as you can see, Lucas was an exciting prospect, so we are going to try and keep him at that point. And now we have Norwich City, and yeah, it's a really tough game because Norwich City were always my bogey sides, and I never really could do properly well against them, and it was very close, or it was either one-sided, or we've never really won properly against them throughout my time of playing Norwich City. Not too sure why. I think it's just a psychological thing, and yeah, we're going to make a few changes, putting Lane and Indaba in instead of Greaves, and I think that was Knight as well in the centre mid position. So gonna see how that goes for ourselves. Obviously kicking from left to right at Portman Road and not Carroll Road. So let's go. Lucas on the ball now, and that's one other thing. Lucas is playing instead of Harris, and Bowden, oh my god, 3 minutes in. This is why we need him to stay, but I'm sure we'll find a new striker if Bowden does decide to go. There has been a lot of teams asking for him. I even had Crystal Palace offer like 12 million for him, and I know he's going to be worth so much more than 12 million. He's probably going to get up to the 100 mil when he hits that 90 rated. It's just, do I let him go now for 11 million, or do I keep him and then potentially let him go in the future? But obviously we want Bowden to come through from the youth ranks, come through the League One, come through Championship, come through the Prem, go through the Championship, and hopefully get his place in a call-up for the England squad. And yeah, Norwich break through our defences there as Danny Ward makes a really good save, but for whatever reason FIFA 23 is like, nope, Norwich are going to score, and yeah, the ball bounces really weirdly, and Norwich 1, Ipswich Town 1. It's how I thought it would go, but yeah, obviously going to try and win this game as always. And Davis plays a nice ball into Lucas. Lucas has a shot, hits the top of the bar, then Bowden with a nice follow-up shot, and is very quick to react over the defenders. My god, he puts away his second of the match once again. Can we get him another hat-trick? I believe we can do, because he is probably the best player on the pitch at the moment, just because of the whole youth ratings and everything. It seems to be broken. I kind of want to let him go just to see how he'd do elsewhere, and not to give ourselves such an easy target. And look at that. Wes Burns with a flying block goes straight back to the Norwich City player, and yeah, they finish it off, making it 2-2. Yeah, that's how the first half ended though. So we're going to get into the second, and Kamara aims it towards the back post and can't get it in. Really frustrating times, as it's very close, very close. Norwich City attacks, we attack, they score, we score. Or, to be frank, we score, they score. Obviously it was 2-0, and then it was 2-1. No, it was 1-1, and then 2-2. So yeah, we score, they score, we score, they score, and yeah, then they make it, they score on the double bounce. They make it 3-2. Really good play by Norwich City, just pinging it around ourselves. I mean, we're not able to press it down tremendously well. Now Wolfton is going to win this header. No, he's not going to win the header. He's going to lift his foot up and win it, and plays it into Wes Burns, who's then going to run down the right-hand side on the counter-attack. What can he do here? He's got lots of pace, trying to beat the defenders and trying to beat the fullbacks. Cuts it in to Bowden, and what do you know? Bowden with the hat-trick. Once again, he's checking the time. He's got a lot of time left. 15 minutes on the field to play, plus added on time, and we're getting to the dying stages here. The 87th minute, Norwich City are on the counter-attack. Wolfton misses the slide tackle, and Dabba not quick enough to catch Moffey. Moffey puts it round Danny Ward, and they make it 4-3 to Norwich City, and unfortunately the 3 points are going to go to Carroll Road and through to Norwich on this Derby Day celebration. Not how we wanted it to go, but yeah, that'll be the final whistle for the match, and it's just going to be 4-3. Bowden with a hat-trick, Nunez, Sargent and everyone. I mean, Bowden is quality. I mean, we really should have made a lot more out of this game going forwards, but you know, at the end of the day, we're still going to be top. We've still got a fair few points between us. I don't want the gap to close too close. I want to have a bit of a comfort zone going into the latter half of the season and getting past the Christmas and New Year's Day mark, and hopefully we can do. But last game of the episode is against Reading. Away, they're playing the 5-3-2 formation as well as ourselves. Are we going to make any changes to the lineup? Harris comes back in, so does Knight, and so does Greaves. And Tanner is playing instead of Leif Davis on the left wing back position. And we're kicking off from right to left on this one. And I believe that was Bowden coming back to win the header, and Kamara carries out the ball. Plays it back into the middle to Christensen. Christensen into Harris. Sees the run of Bowden. Is he going to play him in? Or is he going to have a shot? It looks like he's going to have a shot here. Is he? No. He's going to play it. No, he's just going to carry it around. Oh my god, Harris. How has he done that? He's just literally shielded off everyone. Close contact dribble. And wow. Ipswich Town 1, Reading 0. That is a way to start the match for sure. Harris once again with a long shot hitting the bar, not getting his brace. Danny Ward plays it into Greaves. Greaves then plays it into Christensen, who plays it out through to Kamara. Can you see the run of Bowden? Yes, he does. Bowden gets behind the defence. Defence falls over. Bowden finishes it to the right hand side, bottom corner. Yes, nicely done. Gets another goal for his tally. And my god, is he hopefully going to win the Golden Boot this season? I think he won the Golden Boot last year, or it might have been Harris that won the Golden Boot last year. You probably want to, if you want to know, go back, have a look at the Season 1 finale for League 1 and just have a look yourself, because I cannot for the life of me remember. And Reading getting a goal back to make it 2-1, and this always seems to be the way towards the end of the half. We go 2-0 up, and then for whatever reason they score just before the halfway point, and then they go and score again. But Greaves, really good tackle, throws into Christensen. Christensen with a long shot, forcing the save out the keeper, and nothing will come from that corner. Now 42 minutes into the match, Wolfton nudges the ball away but only goes as far as a Reading City player, and wow, 25 metres out from the goal. Boy, that was a shot and a half. I mean, Danny Ward should have done a bit better than that, but we should have really closed him down. Unfortunately we didn't, so go into the second half, 2-2. Tackle makes a good shot, and Danny Ward makes an even better save. And now Reading City have their corner chance here, and Wolfton's going to head it away, but only fired as a QPR player, but it bounces around, and wow, Danny Ward for a great hand there to stop the ball going into the back of the net. Rolls it out into Wolfenden. Wolfenden through to Knight. Knight sees the run of Bowden yet again, making his way in behind the Reading City players. Almost said Cardiff there, not sure why. And then Bowden puts it in the back of the net and makes a fine goal to add to his collection, just like General Grievous with his lightsabers, making so many to his collection. Bowden plays through Chaplin. Chaplin, can he get an Ipswich Town fourth to make it comfortable? No, he puts it straight at the keeper. What? Straight at the keeper, but the Reading City, I don't even know if the Reading City, I can't remember. The Reading player fumbles it into his keeper. Keeper pushes it into the defender, and it just goes in the back of the net. That is the weirdest goal I've ever scored in this game, and that is how it will end. Ipswich Town 4, Reading 0. So yeah, they got an own goal for that. Fair enough. But yeah, here is how the tables are going to end up. Obviously we are 9 points ahead of Crystal Palace, with Crystal Palace a game in hand. Blackburn, Portsmouth, Crystal Palace, really tough game that'll be, and Rotherham going into the next episode. So I hope you've enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one to see many more returning faces that I've gained. Take care. Bye bye.